Hey everyone, we have a good news from client that they have published their new version, which is version 3.7, with some exciting features. On their official Twitter account, they have published that we just shipped client version 3.7 with some big updates. Now if I go to their repository, here you see that under this changelog, under this 3.7 we have some new exciting features. So I will discuss one by one, so stay with me till the end. By the way, recently I have got a good news that Chinese another new AI model ERNIE 4.5 and X1, which has a compatibility same like DeepSeek R1. So I will discuss on this also at the end of the video. Okay. Now first of all, let me discuss these client updates one by one. By the way, go to your VS Code and reinstall this client, or if you have already installed it, please restart the client to get the latest update. Okay. Now the first update or exciting feature that they have added is that client now displays selectable options when asking questions or presenting a plan, saving you from having to type out responses. What is that meaning? So if you go to client, here you see that in my project I asked client that I want to add dark or light toggle switch to my project. Now for this, client has asked me that please choose one of the following approaches for implementing the dark and light toggle. Here you see that four selectable options I got from this client: that continue with inline styling, toggling, use CSS classes for theme switching, utilize CSS variables with a global theme class, implement a React context for theming. So what is the advantage of this? This will save your context limit. Okay, so this is the biggest update we got from the client. I hope you got this point. Next update is that add support for a .client rules directory to load multiple files at once. So previously we have a chance to add these client rules as a files. Now you can add these client rules as a directory. So in their official Twitter account also they have published the same thing. Here you see that under this .client rules directory you can add multiple files, like for the front end you can set up one rules, and for the back end you can set up one rules, and for the entire project you can set up one rules, and for the package that you have installed, for that also you can add another rules. Okay, so in this way you can add multiple rules under this client rules directory, and client will use that. Okay, this is also the biggest update from the client, which will help us to implement a best project. Okay, now the next update is that prevent client from the reading extremely large files into the context that would overlook context window. So sometimes what happens that when we implement the project, in that case if the project file size is very large, suppose I have this file, this homepage.jsx. Now this, if this homepage.jsx file is very large, then in that case if I type at the rate and if I add that file homepage.jsx, okay, and if the file size is very large, this client will not allow you to add this file into the context. Now what was the advantage that you will get? So here you see that the context window is 128K. Okay, now if it doesn't support that file, so in that case it will not allow you, and you can continue the project safely. Okay, so this is the advantage, and this is the biggest update from the client. Now next is the improved checkpoints, loading performance and display warning for large projects not suited for the checkpoints. So what is this? So checkpoints are basically like the Git. Here you see that checkpoints automatically save snapshots of your workspace after each step in a task. So if you go to this client, here you see, if I scroll up, here one is checkpoint, follow my cursor. So basically you can switch between the checkpoints and you can compare and you can restore to that point. Okay, now if your project is very large, in that case you that project will not support the checkpoint. Okay, because the project is very much large and it will not be able to compare that project. So that's why it will automatically tell you that for which project you will get the checkpoint option and for which project you will not get the checkpoint option. And this is also a biggest update because this is very much necessary when you are changing in a large project. Okay, because sometimes it is little bit difficult for the client also, that in a large project if you have changes in a multiple files, then and if you are restoring to that previous checkpoint, it will be little bit difficult to understand and to manage that kind of large project. I hope you got these points, that what are the updates from the client. Okay. Now next is this add Sambanova API provider. So now if you go to this client and in this plan or act mode, you will find this Sambanova. Here you see that Sambanova. So basically this is the website Sambanova Clouds, and here you will find this playground. Here you will find this kind of models like DeepSeek R1 and Distill Llama 70B Llama models, and this Quen model QWQ32B. All of this model you will get under this Sambanova. Okay, and when you will sign up in this Sambanova this website, you will get this $5 free credit, and you can use that free credit to call the API, and you will get your API key under this APIs. Okay, so I will give this link also in the description box. If you want to use that, you can use this also. Okay, so for that you have to make an account in this website. Now I will move to our next update. Here you see that add VPC endpoint option for the AWS Bedrock profile. So those who use the AWS Bedrock, it will be helpful for that. And also they have added this DeepSeek R1 to the AWS Bedrock. So these are the updates from the client. I hope you got the point. These are the major updates from client in version 3.7. Now I will show you another update from Baidu, that ERNIE 4.5 and ERNIE X1. These are the new model, deep thinking reasoning model with multimodal capabilities. Here you see, and it is completely beating this DeepSeek R1 in terms of prices, because they are charging at only half the price. Here you see, and these are all models completely available for free to all. Okay, and here you see that this is the website. If you go to this website, you will find this kind of interface. Let me show you. So as it is a Chinese website, you will see some Chinese languages on the website. Okay, here we see, and you can right click on this website and you can click on this translate to English using this Google Translate. Okay, and I have used some prompts, and here you see that I have generated these images using this prompt, and this painted snake, small particle building blocks. So all of the prompt terms that I have used in my prompts, it has used that, and it has generated this kind of images. These are the 4K images, HD quality images you see. Okay, and as this is a multimodal um, reasoning model, so that's why it has both of these text and image input capabilities. Okay, so I hope you got this video helpful, guys. If you want to get this type of quality videos more daily, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Don't forget to watch the other videos also. Like yesterday I have published this comment a new model. You please watch these videos also, and also this Gemini deep research, and this Gemma 3, and this open manas, which is a manas AI alternative. All of these videos I have published, and all of these are completely free. And if you found helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.